Hello everyone, my name is Adam Sikora, and this is HoneyHives. This is a game I'm developing using the Unity engine, and it is a logic game, a little like Sudoku, where you move these hexagon tiles on a honeycomb, and you move them in all sorts of different ways to make all logical statements, and when you do that, you've solved that puzzle. So let me press play here, and I'm going to show you some of the specifics. Okay, so first you'll see a bunch of pieces over here. This is like, let's say, your inventory over here. And you have a big honeycomb over here, and 9 honeycombs within that honeycomb with a bunch of like flowers on it. So you'll notice basically if I put my cursor over each of these, you'll see a piece that pops up in this jar. What that means is basically if you finish this specific honeycomb, you get that piece unlocked in order to use that on other honeycombs. I'll get to that a little bit more later. So let me go into one of these honeycombs and kind of give you the specifics on what the game is, what the puzzles are. So here again, you have 9 slots for each of these pieces, and but I first want to tell you about the flowers on the side. And so you'll see some of them are bright and some of them are grayed out. The bright ones means that there is a valid statement. The green ones mean that there is not a valid statement. What does that mean? So here's the best example right here. So this one is bright. This is a valid statement. A plus 8 equals 8, which really means 8 equals 8. And that's valid. That's good. So everything revolves around these equal signs, because equal signs mean it makes it into a statement that like one side needs to equal the other side. So basically you really kind of focus on these equal signs and you solve the puzzles from there. So let me just throw one of these pieces in here. Actually, before I do that, I want to show you what what the symbols in the center mean. So you'll see some, like this one, has like no symbol in it. That means you cannot move it and you cannot spin it. This over here means you can spin it. This over here means you can spin it and you can also pick it up. And this one over here you can just pick up, but you cannot spin it. So if you keep doing that, as I was over here, if I keep spinning it, you'll see that the flowers change depending on whether it thinks it's validated or not. So you see everything for a flower, if you follow the vine of the flower, it shows you the sequence of tiles that pertain to that specific flower. So this one's going to be this one, this one, this one, this one. And it's valid because 7 equals 7. These blanks mean you just like don't pay attention to it. But let's go over here. This one's not valid. 5, 7 equals plus, which is not valid. So this is not going to work. So now I need to go and do something to make this one over here work. And because these are green, green is also a different way that has you can't move it. So I cannot. If a plus equals something, it's going to need to be a plus and then a blank. So actually this piece doesn't work, but I have found a piece that will work because plus equals plus. Let me maybe be able to solve this because a lot of this is valid. Can I solve this just by spinning this? So if an equal sign is on the end, usually that means that it's not really going to be valid. There is a certain time where it could be valid when it says equals, equals, equals. But right now there's another 1 on this side, so it's just not going to be able to work over here. And this 8 equals, it's not going to equal 1 over here. So let's spin it. I kind of know that these can't be on the side, so I'm going to kind of like spin it all the way this way. This checks, but now I've got 8 equals, and that's not really going to work over here. So what I could do is say, okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to need to find a plus blank, but also has an 8 blank somewhere. Because this would work. So this makes it work over here. But now this doesn't work. 1 equals equals plus, no. So that is the game. You kind of have to like keep going through, moving pieces, spinning pieces, and using logic to get through the puzzles. And once you solve this puzzle, you get the piece that is unlocked. And once you solve all 9 of these, you've solved the main puzzle. And then you can just reset it and procedurally generate it. It just makes a new puzzle, and you can keep going. So that's my game. The next video is going to show you basically me solving one of these puzzles from start to finish. And sometimes it takes a long time because sometimes these are difficult. And so thank you for watching this, and I hope you have a great day.